Let's rock, baby.
Greetings everyone, I'm Steven, and I'm here alongside Andrew. We are Cal Gaming, and welcome to our playthrough of Devil May Cry for the PlayStation 4.
Yes, it's Steven's time to shine now.
I've been waiting for this.
Right, I'm just going to say this right now, folks. I myself have never played a Devil May Cry game, so this is going to be all new to me.
Yep, a whole new franchise. Originally we were going to do Resident Evil 0, but we decided to put that on hold for a little bit because we have had a lot of Resident Evil on the channel, so...
That was technically the first game you recorded, so let's start off with something new for a change.
And what we're seeing here is the story of the legendary Dark Knight Sparda, who was part of a war against the human world and was part of the demon army and decided to betray his own people in order to save the humanity.
Wait a minute. The only true legendary Dark Knight is Batman.
Oh, shut up.
And who's this lassie here?
This is Trish.
Trish. Okay, Okay, again, the only time I'm gonna be familiar with the characters is because she was one of the fighters in Ultimate and Marvel vs. Capcom 3,
Yeah, and there we are. There's our store. Now, Dante is kind of a mercenary who only takes special jobs when it comes to the paranormal and supernatural. He won't actually take a job unless he gets a specific password, as he's just said there. No password.
Quite a fancy motorcycle, this Trish.
Pretty rude entry there. She could have knocked. And Dante's sense of decoration is terrible.
This isn't Ruben Landon doing the voice, isn't it?
No, this is Drew Coombs. And let me just say right now, the voice acting isn't the game's strongest suit, as we'll see one particular scene much later.
Well, this is technically the first of the series, so you expect a few fuck-ups here.
I love how they try and censor that picture in the background, but it's not actually nude.
Lost a mother and a brother to evil 20 years ago. The son of the legendary Dark Knight Sparda.
No, it's Batman!
And that sword right there is the Force Edge.
Now,
Dante...
can I ask why is he going for a more emo-style Santa Claus design?
What, is a Santa Claus May Cry?
Probably. Oh.
Wow, she's really rude. She just comes barging in and then attacks us. And we're getting impaled.
And you're dead already. Great.
Well, that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed the Devil May Cry playthrough.
That is to be the shortest Let's Play we've ever done.
Yeah, unfortunately. And
oh, for fuck's... That is a bit overkill, don't you think?
This is awesome. The first time I saw this scene, this blew me away.
Literally.
Yeah. These guns Dante are using are called Ebony and Ivory. They were handmade specially for him.
Okay, that is badass. Walking with a sword stabbed in his chest.
He's half human, half devil. He's the son of Sparda.
So what type of abilities does the demon side give him apart from invulnerability?
Superhuman strength. We won't get it until later, but the ability to transform into a devil and so forth. Just straight up superhuman strength in general.
Right.
And it takes a lot to bring him down. Yeah, Trish looks like Dante's mother.
Okay.
Dante's mother was killed by demons years and years ago.
20 years ago.
Same, and that's what led Virgil on his quest for power, because Virgil blamed himself for not being able to protect his mother, even though it was way beyond his control. He and Dante went their own separate paths. We'll see that in Devil May Cry 3.
Right, okay. And I take it from this paragraph here that we're going to... The main villain for this game is Mundus.
Yeah, not that baldy Mundus from the reboot.
Or he looks a little more like a Lex Luthor.
Yeah. And here we are, Mallet Island. We'll be spending the entire game here, folks.
So I take it this game was... When did this first game come out?
2001, I want to say. I'm not sure if it came out before or after Onimusha. And because we don't have the ability to jump like 10 times as high.
We're gonna take the long path.
Yeah.
So, what's So, on you go, Stevie. Explain everything. You're the one in control this time.
Now, for this run, first off, let me just say right now, this is an all Blue Orb Fragments and Secret Missions run. I will be getting everything there is to possibly get in this run. And except every item that's lying around in the game. I get as many as I can remember that are there, but for all intents and purposes, I get every Blue Orb Fragment and Secret Mission in the game, so I will be getting maxed out health by the end of it.
Oh, look out, we got a badass here.
Yeah, because I'm confident in my ability to play this game. I've beaten this game in just over an hour.
What, is that the fastest you've ever done it?
Yeah. With some optimization, I think I could bring it down to less than an hour. But here are our level structures. They are broken up into missions. There are 23 in the game total. And all of them have their own ranking systems, which are dependent on how much damage you take, how fast you clear the level, and how many red orbs you get throughout the game. No, throughout the mission, sorry.
Oh, he's stumbling. He's stumbling, folks.
Shut up. Now, that wall jump you just saw me do there, that is your only double jump for now. You will be able to buy a double jump later, which I do get. And let me just say right now, the jumping in this game is very aged. As you can see, you get a lot of height with your jumps, but almost no distance, which is a problem.
Now, a little bit of history I did read back into this. Back in the early concept stages of this game, this was originally going to be Resident Evil 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it started as a Resident Evil game. And you can kind of see, just from like Dante's character designs, he even has hair just like Leon, actually.
But then you look at the background here, the castle, then you think, castle. There was a castle in Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, and we'll even get to sewers later on as well, and complete with insect-like enemies. And there's a lot of like just key items in general that you have to hunt for, like Resident Evil. But unlike Resident Evil, there's no real like annoying puzzles to deal with. It's just sort of basic stuff. Now, if you're wondering, where the hell is all the action? It's because there is a sealed door in this room that you need 45 red orbs to unseal, and you must go throughout the entire room to find them, which is kind of boring. This right here is the God of Time. Once you start earning red orbs from killing enemies, you will be able to spend them here. I'm only showing this off this one time here just to get the text to show up to explain exactly what it is.
The God of Time, you say, so don't tell me we're going to do time travel bullshit again.
No. Oh, time travel. It's such an annoying plot element
and
when
plus
done wrong.
And easy to fuck up.
Yeah. Sonic 06, anyone?
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Yeah. Good God. But yeah, again... I'm jumping.
How do you jump?
No, insert the Peter Griffin clip of him playing MW2. But yeah, there are 45 red orbs in this room. You must find them all in order to... And you do have to go for the entire area, so... This is the only really boring part.
I can imagine this be really tedious on multiple playthroughs.
Yeah, there is a New Game Plus as well, where once you finish the game and save your file, you can go for the entire game again. If you're playing through this for the first time, you are automatically sent to hard mode upon your first completion.
Well, so you don't get to choose the difficulty?
No. Once you complete hard mode, though, you unlock Dante Must Die difficulty, which is maddeningly difficult. And then you can choose your difficulty.
Right. Okay.
I wouldn't recommend going for Dante Must Die or even hard mode until you've maxed out your health and grinded a bunch of the Untouchables items. I'll explain what those are later, because I will find a couple of them. And smash everything if you want to find red orbs.
So what, we're playing an edgy version of a Lego game? Destroy everything in sight?
Ooh, I wonder... damn camera. Yeah, this game sometimes has that problem with the camera as well, where you'll be going in one direction, then you'll go the other way.
So the cameras are fixed, like Resident Evil.
Everything's full 3D here, though. And here we have our first full blue orb. Find 4 blue orb fragments, you get an increase to your health.
What about the yellow orbs?
Those are your continues. If you die in an area, you'll be taken to a try again screen, then you just press X or whatever, and then you're respawn outside the room. Run out of them, game over. And it even says you are dead, just like Resident Evil.
And just like Resident Evil, its text is pointing out the blatantly fucking obvious.
Yeah. It's a puppet that resembles the residents of this castle.
What, are you kidding me? We've got puppets first?
Yeah. These are going to be your cannon fodder for the game. A key item. Rusty key. Rusted, but should work. And this is kind of ominous. I'm sure nothing's going to happen. Oh, wait. Oh, boy.
So
that's kind of ominous, actually.
So the puppets here are going to be your Goombas of the game, essentially.
Goombas. Imagine Goombas, but with the ability to fuck you up. Now, the way combat works in this game is you press triangle 3 times if you want your basic combo slash like that. If you press triangle twice, then do a slight pause, you'll do a different combo, a 4-hit one. If you leave an even longer pause after the second hit, press and start tapping triangle, you'll do a tapping attack like that. You mash triangle over and over again.
What, do you have to time your button presses?
Yeah. It's the sort of combat system you'll want to experiment with. You can hold R1 to lock onto any enemy at a time, and you must be locking onto an enemy and holding R1 to use Ebony and Ivory while you're on the ground.
And as you can tell, folks, yes, I'm going to be filled with a bunch of questions for this playthrough because, again, I've never played a Devil May Cry, so this is all new to me.
Yeah, my first experience with Devil May Cry 1 was years and years ago on the PlayStation 2. I never finished Dante Must Die mode, but boy did I try. I died so many times I eventually gave up. And there's another balloon fragment on top of this plane.
I wonder if that plane's going to be a factor later on, considering how detailed it looks.
Who knows? Now that jumping combo I just did right there, you hold R1 and while you're holding R1 you tilt backwards and press triangle. If you just tap it while you're holding backwards, Dante will slash upwards and not leave the ground. If you hold the button, he'll fly into the air. And what you just saw right there is the enemy jump. As long as an enemy is close to you, you can jump off as many times as you can as possible. Okay. As long as an enemy is close to you, you can infinitely enemy jump off of it. Until we get the double jump, the wall jump and enemy jump is your only means of double jumping.
Right, okay. And I take it the guns have infinite ammo?
Yeah, you never have to reload. The only weapon that reloads, is a shotgun, which I just got hit with, ironically.
Well, the puppets can use shotguns?
Yeah. Yeah, some of them have shotguns on the right hand, and you'll know the shot is coming because you'll hear a click kind of sound because they'll spin the shotgun and aim at you.
What, and Terminator style?
Yeah, and you see that one right there has a shotgun. Unfortunately, this game likes to do off-screen attacks, which is very annoying. This would be fixed later on.
Wait. The puppets bleed? Huh?
Yeah.
I thought puppets are made of wood.
Magic. No, it's a video game. But yeah.
So what was the point of that entire section? Just to grind red orbs?
No, what we have to do here is we have to defeat a bunch of puppets in order to unseal a door we need to go through in order to complete this mission. And up there, as you can see, you see that absolute? That is your style meter for it. Oh yeah, stylish.
Is that the highest?
Yeah. This is essentially your combo rating when you're in battle. Ow. And when it gets to stylish, that's your highest, and you'll get a lot of red orbs from enemies, and you have a higher chance of obtaining green orbs, which restore your health, as you see right there.
Okay.
You have 1 or 2 seconds to hit an enemy before your combo meter resets back to dull, which is the lowest.
Right. Okay. So I take it that hand animation is basically you've completed the task.
Yeah.
Go progress forward.
Higher difficulty levels will lock you in certain rooms that you wouldn't be locked in before. And the ranking system in this game is pretty strict.
Well, what do you mean by that? What do you need to get? What is it? What do you need? What factors into getting the highest rank?
Completing a stage fast, trying not to take any damage as possible, not dying, obviously, and doing it really fucking fast and finding a lot of red orbs. Now we're on to the second mission.
Judge of Death.
Open the door of the cathedral. When you know what you're doing, you can speed through the missions pretty easily in this, actually. And right off the bat, we're getting attacked.
Wow, the game doesn't want you to lie around and
No, this game is all about the action, and I love it.
Now, this was actually the first attempt at a hack and slash game, if I recall.
There was Onimusha, which was also made by Capcom, but I'm not sure if that came out before or after.
But I think it was this game that sparked the origins of all the other hack and slash games, like say God of War, Star Wars Force Unleashed, Bayonetta.
Yeah, this game has aged, but it has a right to be aged, considering it set the standard for almost every other hack and slash we've come to know and love in this day and age.
Mm-hmm.
This was also one of Hideki Kamiya, the director of Resident Evil 2's work as well.
Okay.
Who went on to actually, I believe, work with Platinum Games for Bayonetta as well.
What, you mean Platinum Studios?
Yeah.
Because I remember them, they helped with the gameplay for, what was it, Metal Gear Rising?
Yeah, Revengeance.
Well, Konami and Kojima did the story.
I believe so.
So how many types of variations of puppets are there? Is it just the 2 of them?
there are these. The red ones, I believe, do slightly more damage. They're a bit stronger than the other ones, and the blue ones here don't have a lot of health. Essentially, they're essentially your training fodder for practicing combat, but they can fuck you up if you don't know what you're doing. This game is pretty difficult on your first time through.
Or even on normal difficulty.
Yeah, but as long as you do take the time to practice, it's something that you're more than capable of handling because you're given the tools necessary to deal with all these threats.
So are you saying that this game is pretty much noob unfriendly, if there's such a word?
Yeah, kind of like a Resident Evil 2, where it starts you right out in the Raccoon City streets and it's possible to die right away. But with enough practice, as you can see, you can just lop them around even without upgrades or that. And those portals indicate spawning enemies.
Are these going to infinitely spawn in?
No, they do stop after a while. I'm just killing all of them to get the red orbs, because the red orbs are your money for the God of Time. And that's the taunt.
Casually taunting at the end of battle?
There are two forms of taunt. One where Dante just... And by the way, how does Dante know that the key is going to be in a rusted state? Can you tell the future?
Considering it's the same developers of, Resident Evil, they might as well just make it similar to Resident Evil.
I am Alastor. The weak shall give their heart and swear their eternal loyalty to me.
For someone who's played this game as much as you have, you should be able to know the dialogue by heart.
Wait, what's it?
Please tell me that's how he gets every single upgrade in this game.
Not quite. And it seems that truly is the end of Devil May Cry playthrough, ladies and gentlemen. It was short, but I hope you had a good rocking time like I... Oh.
This is where... Do you know what? Thinking back, if you look at the new Dante, or Dante, he would probably moan about this.
This would... Chances are, if this scene did not sell it for you, this was not a franchise for you. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, you could tell this game's outdated when the blood looks like red squares.
It's very pixelated, even more so in the PS4 version because of the 1080p resolution.
Oh yeah, that's right, you're playing this through the HD collection.
Yeah, on the PlayStation 4, which was released very recently. You get 2 games with it. Wait, what? You're probably thinking free? Well, Devil May Cry 2 is utter shit. So, you essentially get 2 really good games, Devil May Cry 1 and 3, and 1 really shit game. Oh, they made so many bad choices with Devil May Cry 2, it's a shame. Which is kind of odd considering how well they did it the first time with this game.
Maybe different developers?
Possibly, but it is such a downgrade, the second game. It's kind of sad, actually. Oh yeah. Now we get Alastor, which opens up one of the best abilities in all video gaming history. Devil Trigger.
What is Devil Trigger?
Devil Trigger... We'll see it soon, but there are free. We now have 3 magic runes below our health. By the way, break this or you'll miss out on a new firearm, the shotgun. It's possible to miss this if you don't break that there, so grab it. But
Devil Trigger.
Yeah, Devil Trigger. There are free. There will be, once you grab Alastor, there will be magical runes underneath your health. Right now we only have 3 of them, but once at least 3 of them are lit up and bright, you could go into what is essentially your angry time mode and just wail on enemies like nothing else. As you can see, we've lit up 1 rune. And I wasn't close enough there, but if you taunt at enemies, you can refill your Devil Trigger.
Okay, so I'm guessing the Devil Trigger functions similar to how in Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, you build up this energy meter of force and you become unstoppable for a short amount of time.
Yeah, as you can see here, you just fucking destroy things with Ebony and Ivory when you're in Devil Trigger. And we'll see more of that out here.
Ah, more puppets flying.
To switch your weapon, head into the inventory screen and let loose.
So there's no way to use the D-pad to switch weapons?
No, not until later games. Don't cry. Oh yeah, the knockback on the shotgun is really powerful.
But then again, it's a shotgun, so it's most effective at close range.
Yeah. Spoiler warning, I won't be using the shotgun very much for this playthrough because I prefer to have the extra airtime Ebony and Ivory gives me with the button mashing.
Aye, but like the air juggles and all that.
Yeah. We'll see it soon actually. I think I do try and juggle something with the shotgun, or has it already went by? I think it's right here actually, we'll see it soon. No.
Okay.
Where is it? I'm trying to remember where it is. I do, yeah, here, right here I think. What's it? 1, 2, 3!
Nice. Well done.
Yeah, now that we have 3 Devil Trigger runes, we can go into our Angry Time mode and just wail on everything. Your defense and attack power are significantly increased while you're in Devil Trigger, but it is possible to still get stunned by enemies, though. So
you're not invincible.
Not completely, no. And that item you just saw me go by on the inventory screen is a Vital Star. You use that to restore a large amount of your health. And I will be getting use of it later.
So like a last minute kind of thing?
Yeah, like if you're in critical health.
Right, okay.
By the way, you have to move really quickly there. That hand will damage you. You're locked in here with a lot of marionettes.
A lot of puppets now.
But watch this. With Devil Trigger, you can just fucking wipe out entire armies.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is brutal.
There are 2 levels of the taunt. You can either press the button lightly for one taunt where Dante will do a bring it motion with one of his hands, and the one that we saw there where he's doing a come on motion with both of his hands.
You know, Dante, if you just wanted to move that statue, you could have just pushed it.
No, we're not playing Resident Evil. We have no time for that slow stuff.
So now we got the Staff of Judgment.
We're using this to leave the area. It's a good thing that door decided to move around there, otherwise we'd be trapped.
Well, knowing Dante, he'd probably just do a few sword swipes and that's it. You're not going anywhere. Oh.
Here we get introduced to a new enemy, Scissors. These enemies have a very unique way of actually being able to be killed with one shot. Basically, what you need to do is you need to deflect their scissors with Dante's sword attack. Basically, walk up to them and try and hit them once and deflect their scissors. Then get as close as you possibly can and fire away at their face.
Well, it looks like their faces are just painted on.
Yeah, and we'll have to do that. And as you just saw there, if you taunt enemies, you can refill your Devil Trigger.
Okay.
It's pretty abusable in this game, actually. They would fix it later where you can only taunt a certain amount of seconds in between times. Ow. Ow.
So are you sure these ghosts are not related to Edward Scissorhands?
No. Oh yeah.
And let me guess, with Devil Trigger, you get more red orbs than you usually get.
No, you only see an increase in your attack power and defense and speed when you're using Alastor.
Spiders!
A giant legion of spiders!
Look, you know you're just wasting bullets. You could have just stepped on them.
Infinite ammo. But now that we have the Staff of Judgment, we can leave.
So put it onto the statue here.
And the light will show us the way.
Or it'll show us the results screen.
Yeah, this is how you know you're at the end of a mission. And with that, we'll see you in the next part, folks.